Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. Welcome to the Friday night live stream for April 11th, guys. It's great to see all of you a week or so before Easter. I guess this is considered Easter Eve weekend or weekend Eve, since we got a whole other week to go, roughly. But anyway, hope everything is doing okay with everyone. Just give me that thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me okay and see me okay. And then we will definitely get into it here right now. Great to see you all. We're also streaming out on facebook.com/peepthisoutshow as well. So if you guys want to jump on over there and see how that looks, you're more than welcome to do that. Let me jump on over and say hello to anyone who may be there. Looks like it is still counting down. A little bit of a longer delay over there. But shout outs to all the peeps who may be watching that over there. By the time you get to it, it is all good. But definitely rocking out pretty nicely. It's looking really good. And I am very happy with that too there. Considering some of the technical difficulties that we've had over the last few weeks, it is good to be fully going out to two different places at one time. So great to see everybody in here. Real quick before we get started, it's Tali. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, it's Tali. Happy birthday to you. Yesterday was the big day. I won't ask you which number it was, but I want to wish you health, happiness, and success going forward. Welcome to another 365 days around the sun. Enjoy it, absolutely, as things are beginning to heat up for springtime. We're just coming off of a heat wave here in Southern Cali right now. It's actually going to be very cool starting tomorrow, and I'm excited for it as well, too. And lo and behold, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to one of my day ones, Matt Dummett. Happy birthday to you. Very nice, my friend. Great to see you on here as well. Thank you for being here right now. And shout outs to all the amazing peeps here in the chat. Let me just give you guys some love here as well. We got a whole bunch of hearts in effect for you in there as well, too. So beautiful stuff there and some fanfare, celebration all the way around, and nothing but positivity for everybody else there. So we got some happy faces as well. So good times. Thanks so much for jumping on here right now. I appreciate you guys. And yes, Urza, the pickle lemonade. We'll talk about all that stuff there as well too. Some really, really tasty stuff. Finished out my review of all the pickle stuff that I want to take a look at over there, minus the boneless wings, because that's kind of a throwaway, considering I think the regular wings are well worth your time. Spoiler alert, definitely check out that review that went up today. Lots of fun checking that out. It literally takes me almost a week's time to go through like a whole lineup of goodies there. I'm not one of these types of people that likes to do a lot of different things in one video to make it super long, because I just think that's too much. So I like just doing kind of a chunk out as well too. But you guys have had content every single day for the last 16 or 17 days now, which is crazy when you think about it. And you've got more stuff ahead as well too there. I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break on Sunday, but there's still content every day for the foreseeable future, I believe, here until something else changes. So hope you guys are digging it. If you're digging it, give me the thumbs up. Let me know you guys are liking the content of what you're seeing so far. It's been a lot of fun to put together. And I've been very busy, as you can see. So let me shoot up to the very top. We'll see who we've got on here right now. Let's see here. We have got Carlos Cardenas. What's going on? Shout outs to you, my friend. Sticker collecting's in the house. Urza Ender. We have got Randy Molina. Michael Domayer. Shout outs to you, my friend. Thanks so much for jumping on. Larry Nguyen, how you doing, my friend? Let's see, everyone. How is everyone is doing tonight? Actually, he's asking everybody else here in the chat as well. Shout outs to you there, Larry. As well, we got Drew's food reviews. Time to get situated and have a banging good time. That is always the goal. That is always the goal. Let's see here. We have got Matt Dummett's in the house as well too. Foodie86. I know exactly how you feel. I've had it 3 times myself. It is not fun. But as long as you've got, you know, the antibodies and the good stuff there, just try and rest and do what you can there. But I understand completely how you feel. Trust me, I do. Alex Webb, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you, my friend. Thanks so much for jumping on. Let's see here. Let me shoot on down. Larry, have I tried the the Subway nachos or that Doritos thing there? That thing looks so horrible. I am not missing out on that. Trust me. It's all good. They can keep it. They can keep it. Urza, love the Hoppy Easter from Krispy Kreme. I had a lot of fun doing that review. That was definitely fun. Obviously, the Krispy Kremes are always for the moms. I always want to do that for my mom as well. So I have a lot of fun checking out those goodies there as well too. So definitely take a look at that. Good up until 4:20 coincidentally, which I'm expecting something from Wingstop around that time. So I've got my feelers out for that, but I'm sure there'll be something. But we'll see what it's going to be there. Wingstop is always a tasty thing, and I love Wingstop. I can have it all the time. I like it's usually my go-to outside of my regular reviews. I love getting their chicken sandwich combo, which is always a banging good time. Let's see here. Drew, it's time to get into this situation. We are officially in right now. Shout outs to you there. Urza Ender loves the yellow bunny donut is my favorite. I enjoyed the bunny basket one personally because I like chocolate and that was actually pretty good. Good stuff, definitely good stuff. Me sister is in the house. Noelle, my pork chop turned out to be a tuna steak. Okay, no, nothing wrong with that. That's definitely a tasty situation. That's good either way. Yeah, my sister has some amazing cooking abilities, that is for sure. We actually had homemade ice cream last night, which was very, very tasty. In addition to some salmon patties and some homemade French fries and sweet potato fries on top of that, along with some broccoli too there. My sister really did it up. It was really, really good. And I had a chance to hang with my little nephew, Jackson. I love that little dog. He's such a little sack. He was just like, you know, we were just together the whole night while I was doing my work. He was just at my feet. He was just really, really a sweetheart. He really is. Erza, I have pizza from Little Caesars. Nice. Hopefully you got that stuffed crust pretzel action. There's lots to talk about with all that stuff. Let me tell you, that was some good stuff. A lot of good content coming out this past week for sure. Let me see. PM Chunk, what it do? Shout outs to you, my friend. Great to see you. And then it's Tally's in here as well. Again, very happy birthday to you as well as Matt. Shout outs to you guys. We got a couple of birthday kids in the chat tonight. Very, very nice. Let's see here. Larry, very news. My uncle doesn't have much time to live in. Oh no. Oh no, Larry, I'm so sorry to read that. I'm always going to send those positivities out to you there naturally into the universe. If you guys can do that as well, throw some prayer hands into the chat. I am so sorry to hear about that with your uncle. I really am. I hope everything kind of goes the way that it should, as either peacefully or definitely moving past it where everything is okay. So I am so sorry to hear that. Either way there for you, Larry. We'll try and distract for just a little bit for you tonight, of course, there. But again, I'm so sorry to hear that. I really am. I really am. Carlos, I saw that you reviewed the new Nashville hot popcorn chicken. Yes, from Jack in the Box. And how were they? I'm planning to try them soon. Definitely check out that review. You'll see some other stuff from Jack here in the near future as well. But I definitely had a lot of fun checking out the goodness over there at Jack with their latest hot Nashville goodness, or Nashville hot goodness, I should say. It's the return of the mozzarella sticks in general, as well as the popcorn chicken. They do that pretty much annually, but it's nice to see they're doing, instead of something that's just typically spicy, it's got some name brand Nashville hot goodness there. So that's definitely a good situation. And yes, Urza, the pickle lemonade, that is some strong stuff. Probably the strongest stuff on the menu in terms of flavor because of what it is. Naturally, it's a drink, so you're going to get it concentrated compared to some of the food. Even though some of the food's a little on the blander side with the pickle, I was surprised. Take a look at my reviews. You'll see what I'm talking about there. But that drink is fire. It really is probably one of the best pickle drink type of situations I think I've ever had. And the frosted version, no less. Really, really tasty and very refreshing when I filmed that earlier in the week. It was really very, very good. Very tasty. There was a lot of pivoting going on this week. There's been a lot of new things, a lot of stuff already done to kind of make sure it's out there. But really, really good stuff. Fox 250R. Oh my God, he loved it. I don't know how you're so clairvoyant in every one of my videos, Fox. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. Let's see here. Drew, oh come on, Ian, you know you want to do the collaboration with me for that 50K Subway. You know, that would be something. That may be one way to get me to kind of like offload some of my feelings of Subway to see if you feel the same there, Drew. You never know. You never know. I guarantee you it's not going to be a Subway Doritos situation. That just looks trash to me. I'm sorry. That is just, I don't know what's up with that there. But hey, you know what? It gets people to look at them. That's the whole point of these promo items, of course. That's how it goes. Chewy Lore, what's going on? Have I tried Tacos Leader in California? I have not. Where is that actually? I'd be curious to know where that is. A Leader? Tacos A Leader or a Lighter? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably not. Armando, of course I've had Chili's fajitas many times in the past. Really, really good stuff. And Armando, yes, I've heard of Pete's Coffee. Absolutely. We have one locally here. Carlos, do you remember the collector's meal from McDonald's last year? I'm still jealous of you. You got the Shrek cup that I wanted. Yes, I mean, just about all of those types of meals I've been doing for a while now. I'm kind of used to it there. I'm kind of thinking about going back to get the Minecraft Happy Meal. They have the regular version of it there as well, too. Do you guys want to see that? I mean, do you want to see what I got? If you guys want to see that, give me a little X here in the chat if you guys want to see the Minecraft Happy Meal. I'm kind of on the fence with going back to do that this week coming up. Only because I've done, like, obviously we know what's going to be in it. I'm probably going to get the same thing. It's just really more for the toy and the look at the box. But if you guys want to see the Minecraft Happy Meal, not the one that I've done, that's the adult one. If you want to see the regular one, let me know if you want to see that. I'm kind of on the fence with it. Let's see. Alex, do you ever say yell pivot like Rawson from Friends? No. You had to do all the pivoting earlier this week. Pivot. That's true. That's very, very true. Not saying it loudly, but I do happen to use that word a little bit more often than I should lately. So I should be thinking of like that, right? From Ross with that Friends episode. Oh, craziness, craziness. And yes, we talked about that, Noel, with the ice cream, of course. It was actually an espresso situation. It was a combination of espresso, all with lactate milk, so it was obviously very easily digestible, and a snickerdoodle on top of that. So this little ninja ice cream machine was it's just flat out amazing. It makes like a pint at a time the way that the instructions are. So we had a lot of fun with that. I added a little bit of peanuts onto it there because I always like a little bit of that. Sometimes some walnuts is good too there, but peanuts in ice cream I've always liked for some reason there. It's just really, really tasty. But very well done. Really nice. And I guess you can feel good about having the pint, as my sister said, but we didn't do that, obviously. We had some in the dish, but it was good. And then we watched some content that was out there as well. I don't know if you guys are fans of like camping videos, but there's a lot of stuff. There's like a whole niche of camping influencers, if you will, that you can find online. And our favorite is it's this Korean girl. Her name is Kirin Camp. It's Kirin and CAMP, Kirin Camp. And you'll know it. She drives like a white Jeep, and there are all these things when she has her little dog Angie. There's hardly any talking in it. It's all subtitles, but it's all how she's building the tent. They're pretty much like luxury tents, a lot of them. They're like air inflatables and everything too there, usually during snow, like storms or snowstorms, rainstorms, windstorms, or just like really, really nice settings. But it's really, really fun to watch. Each video is about maybe 24, sometimes 40 minutes, and they go by pretty quickly. But she cooks for herself. She always cooks all these really good dishes. And it's all camping gear, but like high-end camping gear. And it's kind of addicting to watch. Because it's just quote unquote her by herself, even though you're kind of wondering how some of these shots are being taken. I'm sure her boyfriend or something is probably doing that and filming, because some of them is like drone shots, and like when the car is pulling up, the Jeep's pulling up, and as she's putting it together, the camera's kind of there. So you kind of, something's up with it, but it's very cool. But take a look online, and it's a pretty cool channel. I mean, she's super popular, millions of views for a lot of the videos, hundreds of thousands of views, but it's really, really fun. As well. So we always kind of zone out to that while having something to drink, or just naturally watching with some ice cream, which is kind of cool. So let's see, who else do we have in here? Jeff's come saying I should get the Minecraft meal. Yes, you should. It's definitely something fun. That's for sure. Armando, try the Caliente Cantina chicken bowl from Taco Bell. You know, that's probably the only thing I have not done out of that group. I think I did most of it because I've done all the regular ones already. It's the same. So take a look at that, and you'll probably see all of that in there as well too there. But I've done a few of them for sure. Armando, are you planning to do the crumble cookies review of the week? I usually don't, because $5 for a cookie, and I'm really not like a cookie person like that to really kind of go every single week. Maybe if it's really something high-end, or something, well, high-end in terms of maybe the theme. You know, I almost did the Wonka cookie, the Willy Wonka cookie. I really wanted to check out, but I can't do that every single week for these things. I'd rather just do something that's really specialized. So we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. Let's see here as we're going on down. Drew, my Minecraft meal is sold out, and I tried The Happy Meal. Okay, the regular version of it there. I'll see if I can get into it to see there, Drew. But at least you got one, right? You know, that's for sure. I'm sure they're like different toys and things that come with them. I got to take a look at that to see. Larry, I want to know why you like to do the eyeball thing on your food review. Is that maybe the thumbnails, possibly? Sometimes I like to be in the thumbnail. Sometimes I just have my eye or my two eyes. It depends upon how I'm feeling that day, Larry, actually. That's usually the reason why. Let's see. Carlos, I saw a video of a guy reviewing the McDonald's Friends Adult Happy Meal only in Spain. Yes, they have some pretty cool collectibles with that. How that is not here, I don't know. Some of these things, like, what are they thinking? I mean, seriously, we need to get some of that stuff over here. I've seen that actually online. That's very cool with those for sure. I would love to see that, to be honest. Let's see. Chuelo, there's one in California, in Chico, California. Okay, further on upstate. I see. Armando, haven't heard of Target being closed on Easter, but I can understand it. I can definitely understand it for sure. And yes, Armando, I've been watching all this, the tariff thing pretty intensely as it's been going there, as we're redoing all of our trade agreement stuff there as well. And I'm excited to see what's going to be the end result of all that, because I know it's all going to be positive. I know it, because it has to. It has to. For sure. Dom's World, will there be a live stream next Friday for Good Friday? Yes, and I'm not going to say it's going to be a Good Friday because I'm live streaming. Wink, wink, wink. I'm going to say it's going to be a live stream for next week because that's the plan anyway. So, yes, most likely there will be a live stream next Friday. In fact, I can almost guarantee, because you never know, something may pop up that may throw a monkey wrench into that, and hopefully I didn't just bring that into the universe right now. But yes, that is the plan. I'm not planning to deviate from that. As well. Armando had Cadbury eggs. Very nice. This is the time to do that, actually. And Michael Lambert, thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate you sharing the live stream out with all the peeps in your community post. Speaking of that, let me just drop back over here and see. We have got some peeps over in Facebook. Shout outs to you. For the people who may be watching over there right now, I appreciate you jumping on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are over here on YouTube at the moment. I'm still finding ways to try and integrate the chat over onto from Facebook to YouTube, so that way when I comment there, it'll come over here automatically. That's the goal as well. So if you guys can share the stream out with the peeps that you know, that would be amazing. But I appreciate the love and support and all the fanfare that my page has been getting over on Facebook. I think we're up to 10,500 followers now over there. So shout outs to all of you guys. I appreciate the love and support, and definitely share the content out there. Like I said, that page is really, it's beginning to take off pretty nicely, and I greatly appreciate the love and support. So thank you, thank you, thank you for watching all of my stuff that I put out every single day on that site, by the way, guys. Every day there's a new piece of content, which is usually some of my older stuff mixed in with the new stuff. But there's been a post there literally almost every day for almost the last year now. So it's been pretty awesome. So shout outs to you guys. Shout outs to you guys. All right, let me swing on back on over to the mothership. There we go. And yeah, guys, definitely it's great to be on here with you tonight. I got to say, it's definitely great to be on here with you. It's been a very eventful week, as you guys know. There is no rest for the wicked. Not saying that I'm wicked, but just saying that there is definitely no rest for it there. So it's been a very, very packed week of goodies for you guys. Naturally, with everything that's come out this week, obviously with the lead up to Easter, of course, there's been so much going on. Naturally, Popeye's dropping from last weekend there. I mean, a little bit before that with their pickle menu, some good stuff over there. Some people were dropping comments on why I was dropping a video that was actually the last day of a promo for the Fruity Pebbles donut, the milk glaze donut, which is actually strange because I actually put that out right in the middle. It was like the day before it ended. And I have the dates on the thumbnail right there, so which is kind of strange too. So either way, that was a very tasty situation, guys. And it was only literally for like 2 or 3 days, I guess, when that started. But definitely the essence of Fruity Pebbles, and obviously with a milky type of glaze, it was just a thicker type of thing. They can do so many different cereals with that. When I was actually picking up that donut, the girl who recognized me there behind the counter, she came around the side and we were talking, and she was saying how there's so much that they could do with these cereal donuts there, but she says they've gotten a lot of fanfare, or feedback I should say, from people who really liked it already. And I said, yeah, I can't wait to try it. So she was looking forward to the review, and then naturally when I went back to do the regular Easter stuff that came out, I didn't see her that day, but I wanted to see what she thought of it there. But I love the idea of cereal donuts like that, because I just think it works pretty nicely. And it wasn't the type that you would have like crumpled Fruity Pebbles on the top of a donut, which is kind of like the expectation. Like I've gone to Randy's Donuts in Pasadena, like the famous Randy's Donuts. That's the one that you saw Iron Man sitting in the donut in the first Iron Man movie over there. They have one locally here in Pasadena, and typically they have cereal donuts, but their version of cereal donuts is essentially just a glazed donut, and they put the cereal crumpled literally on top of it, and that's all that it is. This one actually had the essence of it without that crunch. So the only way I can see to really kind of up the game, so to speak, is maybe add that cereal to it, which I thought would be pretty awesome on the top there. Visually, I think it would look cool. So, but that was a lot of fun to check out. Had to swing on back, and I told you guys, I gave you the promise that I was going to be swinging on back to give the Cantina Chicken, the toasted cheddar street chalupa. I'm losing my train of thought here. The toasted cheddar street chalupas. Definitely, I wanted to swing on back to do the Cantina Chicken version of that after doing the steak. That was an easy one to come back to, and it was a delicious situation, that's for sure. From there, we went over to the frozen pickle lemonade, obviously, which is a very lovely situation, which we talked about. Super strong pickle brine dill flavor on that with the lemonade. It was very well done. Very, very well done. And then naturally the Hoppy Easter, a very cute little play for Krispy Kreme, again with their Easter donuts going through 420. And then the last couple of days here, guys, the beginning of the Nashville hot goodness there, the Nashville hot popcorn chicken from Jack in the Box, as well as finishing out again the pickle glaze wings over at Popeyes there. So you'll see something else tomorrow from Jack. We have the live stream replay that you're watching tonight, which is going to be on Sunday the 13th. As well, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, obviously, is whenever I launch all my content. And lately, it's been like every single day that you guys are finding my stuff. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is all you need to know. Just check my channel or check your notifications around that time every day or every other day, but mostly every day, at least for the foreseeable future into this week. We'll see what happens here. But lots of great stuff across the board, guys. Lots of great stuff. And it just continues to roll. And the next thing you know, May will be here. So it is crazy. It is crazy. Let's see. What else do we have here? Randy, have I tried Chester's The Return, the potato crisps, honey barbecue original? You know, I was talking about this with the endorsement. We were talking about that actually, because I'd never tried Chester's. That's like the main Chester Cheetah brand, I guess, but it's their mascot's version, I guess their product line for that. So haven't seen that, but from what I understand, I think those new flavors are new. Obi-Wan Cannoli, shout outs to you there. I appreciate the super chat donation. Let's see, did you try the cheesy street chalupas from Taco Bell? Yes, I sure did. They were so much better than the toasted cheddar ones, the chalupas that they have now. Actually, I thought the opposite, believe it or not. The toasted cheddar was a lot of toasted flavor. Take a look at the Taco Bell playlist, Obi-Wan, and you'll find all the reviews there, my full breakdown of those. And I actually did the steak and chicken in one review for the cheesy version of it there, but the toasted cheddar, I did 2 separate videos, so you'll find all 3 of them in the Taco Bell playlist. But and again, thank you for the super chat donation to the channel there. Of course, guys, should you wish to be like Obi-Wan, which we didn't mention at the very top of the hour, any donations to the channel, of course, are greatly appreciated because they go right back into allowing me to do what I need to do for you guys, which I love delivering on. But do take a look at the description box down below, as well as the first pinned comment on the replay if it's there. Typically, it's usually there a few days after I post, but if not, the description will have the details. Here in the super chat, of course, you'll see the little $sign, which you can do, which is exactly what Obi-Wan did. Keep in mind, YouTube does take a little bit from you to do that. It's nothing that you get charged extra for. It's just a little bit of a deduction off of the amount. But still, thank you, thank you, thank you. Of course, you'll find your names down below in the description box as well. So Obi-Wan shouting, jumping in there one more time. They need to bring back the naked chicken chalupas. Yes, they do, Obi-Wan. Absolutely. Shout outs to you there. And again, let me put these hearts on these donations for you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. But yes, I had a lot of fun taking a look at the naked chicken chalupas as well. All the Taco Bell goodness you'll find in there, Obi-Wan. All my test market stuff as well, too, especially when they did the naked chicken versions before they were nationwide. I actually did the pilgrimage drive out to Shadow Hills, California, believe it or not, to do all that stuff there. So good stuff for sure. But shout outs to you there. Shout outs to you there. Let's see. Yes, put the cookie down now, Drew says. That is funny. So you guys have tried the pickle lemonade from Popeyes. It was okay. So Dom says it was just okay. All right, very nice. And Urza, yes, see the popcorn chicken from Jack in the Box, of course. You'll see something else Nashville hot very soon from them. Wink, wink, wink. A lot of fun checking out that one, which you'll see very soon. Alex, have both the new toasted cheddar street chalupas from Taco Bell along with the new caliente fries. That's a nice little combo. You always go all out when you get the meals. They dig it. I know they dig it, and they're glad that you're buying it, I'm sure, on top of that. 4th of July stuff is showing up in stores, of course, because then you know Halloween is right behind that. You already know, guys. You already know. I'm excited already for the next few months. Carl Broussard, let's see here. Favorite pickle things from Popeyes were the pickle glazed sandwich, deep fried pickles, pickle lemonade. Very nice. What was your favorite pickle thing from Popeyes? You know, I'd probably have to say, I'm probably going to be spoiling it slightly, but I think maybe the wings, believe it or not. I really enjoyed, out of the food, I'm going to say the food, the wings. The drink is, I think, a separate thing entirely, which is a banging product. That thing was just delicious. But for the food, I'm probably going to have to say the wings. And I give my reasons why when you see it there. Carlos, McDonald's keeps selling out of everything, adult Happy Meals. Yep, it's craziness. Craziness, craziness. Carlos, Target is always closed on Easter. I didn't know that, to be honest there. I figured most places usually are, but I would expect it, to be honest there. I would expect it. Larry, I should do a live stream until 11 tonight. Oh, no, no, no. I always got to leave you wanting a little bit more in there. Carlos, try to join the chat next Friday because I might go to church because I can tell my church is going to have Good Friday service. No worries, my friend, no worries. Of course, if you can, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, you've had the replays available. That is for sure. There's a Jack in the Box chicken looks delicious. Yes, yes, yes. Just like the popcorn chicken from KFC. It did remind me of something. Obviously, I mentioned something today with the Popeyes review for the wings, which actually look very similar with something. One of my favorite sauces from KFC. For sure. Let's see. Carlos is planning to see the Minecraft movie tomorrow. Nice. Let me know. Let me know. Like I said, I'm in no rush to go see that. That's for sure. Chico, what's going on? Try the Dragon Lemonade. I'll see if I can swing over and give that a try. It's been a minute since I've done a Chick-fil-A review outside of the Smokehouse returning in there as well. So if I can fit that in there, I kind of know how my week is blocked already. But we'll have to see there. I don't know. Should I actually substitute Minecraft with the lemonade, or I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Drew, they need Popeye spinach donuts next. Crazy. Lord Zaros, what's going on? I'm so jealous that you've got Carl's Jr. I'm stuck with Hardee's in Tennessee. We never get the fun items. You know, sometimes you guys do, though. Sometimes you guys do. You have certain sandwiches on your side that we don't. Certainly, I think there's like a Frisco burger. There's a few other things. The menu's a little bit different. Just a little bit different. Let's see here as we go on down. Guys, it's almost time for the review in a second or two here. It's craziness. Craziness. And yes, Chico, I saw your comment on the Dragon Lemonade for sure. Drew, always dropping Run to the Border. Dropping chalupas. Let's see here. I don't like sweet tea, says Carlos. I see here, dragon fruit drinks. Tried the pineapple dragon fruit sweet tea and didn't like it. Okay, all right. A little something for everybody. They can't all be winners, right? Like I usually say. Let's see, a correction. Actually had the brisk mango fiesta, says Alex here. When I first had both versions of the toasted cheddar chalupas. Very good. Okay. All right. Very nice. Very nice. And Armando, you've had a Rice Krispie ice cream sandwich. That can't be bad. That cannot be bad. Which, guys, speaking of what can't be bad, before I go grab the review, you guys have Costco in the area. Have you tried their chocolate chip cookies? My aunt was swearing by these things for the longest time. And I brought a pizza over to my sister's spot because my aunt was there. We were taking care of a couple of things. And I brought some of the cookies. I basically, you know, they asked me to get some of the cookies. I'm like, all right, cool. So I got some and I tried them. And oh my God. I mean, if that is not a review-worthy item right there, that may be something to do. Even just in the off chance, if you see a Costco, swing on by and just, you know, just pick one up if you can there. I think you can, they have like the automated side that you can kind of just scan your card quickly and then you can basically just pay for it right there and then just go pick it up. I think it was like $2.49, and these things are insane. There were soft cookies, like a little crispy, but really super soft, loaded with chocolate. Absolutely heavenly. Absolutely heavenly. I can see why they're like literally like addictive to people. They really are. They really, really are. So, all right, guys, coming up on 8:30 right now. Looks like it just hit. Let me go grab what I need to grab. If you guys want to do the same, get yourself some refreshments. If you got to use the restroom, whatever you need to do. And we'll get this going here in just a second or two, maybe a little less than a minute, we'll say. And then we'll go from there. So I will be right back and get ready to peep this out because this, I think, is going to be a lot of fun. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
All right, we are back. Great to see everybody still in the lobby. We've got a booming lobby here right now. It is great to see all of you guys. Man, it is crazy right now. Let me jump on over to Facebook really fast and say hello. Shout outs to all the peeps on Facebook as well too there. Great to see all of you guys. It's great to be on here with you guys, simulcasting to 2 different platforms, which is a lot of fun to do. I just got to get my chat integrated. That's the only thing. So appreciate the love and support. Thanks so much for jumping on here right now. Let me jump back on over to YouTube. There we go. All right. So the chat is up in effect over here right now, and you guys can still hear me okay and see me okay, I take it as well too. So there we go. Great to see you. So you guys ready for the most epic review ever? I mean, ever. This is probably going to be the most epic review you have ever seen. I don't know how I can sell it to you any more than I already have right now. So if you guys are ready for this, if you're ready for action right now, give me the thumbs up here in the chat, because I'm telling you right now, this could be probably one of the greatest products ever in the history of my channel. And I can't even put it out any more than that. So this is going to be just insane. I know some of you guys are going to be like, I knew it was that, just, it's going to be so amazing that it must be just like, you know, insane. Just like, could this really be happening right now? I mean, could this really be happening? I mean, like, finally, really? You're either going to be super excited or insanely angry at me at the same time. So without further ado, guys, drum roll, please. I have finally found them, and I'm blown away what I'm about to do right now. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? You have never seen this ever. You ready? Here we go. The review. The most epic review ever. The most epic review ever is Trader Joe's mini mochi rice nuggets, crispy and crunchy. No, of course not. I can't let this go any longer than that. This is not the review tonight. I just wanted to kind of throw that in there right now. I thought about doing an April Fool's thing in the beginning of the month, actually. But no. No, it's not this. Although I do want to try this, actually, I gotta say. But mini mochi rice nuggets. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to this at some point. Maybe even tonight. I don't know. This is not the review. This is not the review. I just wanted to kind of have a little fun with you guys. I apologize in advance if you guys are a little upset with that. So, but no, on the real, this is actually something that I could not believe is brand new, because when I saw this, I was like, I didn't realize they had another flavor of these right now. So I am really kind of blown away when I saw this. I was like, okay, I have to complete the portfolio, because naturally it's part of a series now. So I wanted to make sure what's going on there as well. But, oh, Sticker, I just saw your comment over here right now. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that, my friend. I am so sorry to hear that. You know, prayer hands here in the chat, without a doubt. I am so sorry to hear that. Love and light to you and your family. Love and light to you and your family through this troubled time. That is for sure. I do apologize for what you may be feeling and going through right now. I'm going to try and distract you for just a little bit. So shout outs to you there, my friend. I really am sorry to hear that as well. Okay, I wish we all knew what the plan was for all of us, right? But none of us know with these things. So we just got to take every day and make it as positive as possible right there. My boy Sean jumping into the chat, super chatting it up as always. What is going on, my friend? Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate the love and support as always there. That's from Celik right there, 2006. Shout outs to you, my friend. As always, you already know what it is. Of course, you're going to be down over here in just a second once you are notified here. It looks like it's a little bit delayed still there. But shout out to my boy Celik in the house, and my boy Sean. That's my brother from another right there, for sure. So, very, very cool. Very, very cool. I appreciate you guys. And yes, Sticker, I really am so sorry. Like I said, I know what you are probably going through, and trust me, it's very raw. So let's just try and just keep ourselves distracted as much as possible. That is for sure. And like I said, with the review tonight, this is part of a series of things now, I guess, that they're going to do, because they've actually had 2 previous, which I believe I've done here on the chat for the live stream as well. So I was very surprised when I was going through my local Target and I saw it in end cap. I was like, I don't think I've seen this one before. So lo and behold, here it is. Guys, feast your eyes on it. Doritos Late Night actually has something new called Zesty Jalapeno Popper. I mean, how bad could this really be, right? I mean, the ones that I've done previously, I believe, are the cheeseburger version, as well as the loaded taco, I think, which we did a few weeks ago. So I definitely wanted to add this to the playlist here, because Zesty Jalapeno Popper, how could this not be decent, right, for what it is? So I don't really know, but it's kind of interesting at the same time. So it's got cheesy flavor, I'm sure, but obviously with a little bit of heat. But what type of cheese is the thing there? Typically, I'm thinking like cream cheese or something like that, you know, when you think jalapeno popper. But Zesty Jalapeno Popper, guys, I have not seen this anywhere online or whatnot. I was like, what is this? But the bag isn't even like their late night bag. It's usually a black bag, but this actually has some green around it, I guess, for the jalapeno. That actually kind of makes sense. But look at it just looks cool. It looks really, really cool. So pretty nice at the same time. So Michael Domer says they were a Kroger exclusive. Okay, cool. These were actually at my local Target. I was surprised to see this the other day. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll pick this up and give this a shot. So I figured, why not? Let's just give it a go. Buy all the cream cheese, says S2006. Buy the entire stock before tariffs at the same time. That's temporary. You already know that's a temporary thing. It's not going to be forever. Everything is going to be okay. I know that a lot of people are really hating on the fact that the Switch 2 was delayed. Did they even start the pre-orders yet for that? Because I know they paused everything because of what's going on with that. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens at the same time. I mean, that's if you're interested in getting a Switch 2. I personally would rather wait until they just put that as an OLED screen. At that time, there'll be a crazy library, and if it's anything more than first-party games, I'll probably take a look at it then. But I'm not spending $450 for a 1080p screen just to play the latest Mario or Zelda. I'm kind of past all that at this point. It needs to offer a little bit more than that. But still, we'll see what happens. But guys, Zesty Jalapeno Popper, Late Night Doritos. In the very back of this one here, late night flavors One bold crunch, taste the night. That's a bold statement right there. Taste the night. All right. So let's give this a go. I love the bag. It looks cool. I guess it's kind of like their edgier brand, so to speak. So let's see. Wow. Ooh, there's a pretty heavy jalapeno on this. Oh, yeah. Pretty heavy jalapeno. But as you can see, it's a boo-boo situation. The reflective bag on the inside. And as I pan it down, it's all air, guys. As usual, half of this is the product. And we've got about 9 ounces. $5.19 here in Southern Cali, and with my debit card attached to it naturally for my checking account with the Target thing there, it was $4.93 after tax. So still kind of high for a bit there. But these are pretty cool looking in terms of just the idea of it at the same time. Michael Domayer, I think they taste like jalapeno Cheetos. Okay. That jalapeno is really strong though, Mike. It's really strong in there. Wow. All right, let's give this a shot. Let's take out one of these. Let me try and find a good one here. Some of these are kind of busted. Oh, here we go. This is a nice one. All right. So any nondescript Doritos looking chip action that you can see there, as you can see, it's dusted. It's a Dorito. It doesn't look like anything different from before. Let's give this a shot, guys. Zesty Jalapeno Popper. According to Mike, this was formerly a Kroger exclusive. Here in Southern Cali, this would be in a market called Ralph's, which is our Kroger. They have all Kroger brands there. But Target is where I found this. So let's peep this out. The Zesty Jalapeno Popper Late Night Doritos. Let's peep this out. Jalapeno. And then it goes into a cheesy action with that. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Lots of cheesy flavor on this. That's probably the most cheesy type of flavor that I've gotten from a Dorito in a while. Hang on. Ooh. I'm glad I bought these, Mike. These are good. Man. Ooh. Guys, there's a lot of cheese flavor on this. But the jalapeno is nice and strong as well. That is not, just not focusing. It's not agreeing with me tonight. This is pretty good. The aroma of the jalapeno sets it off. As you're about bringing it up to your mouth to eat it, the aroma's there. The initial rush of it in the beginning, and then it's like a washy type of cheese type that comes over it. I don't know what type of cheese this is, but it's not a nacho type cheese. You think of it cream cheese, right? But 2 for $7 at Kroger when I got them a couple of days ago. That's a good deal. I'm tasting the air in the bag, according to Sean. I wouldn't go that far, but it's actually not bad, bro. It's really not. These are pretty good. The jalapeno is not like crazy. I mean, it's there, but then it goes right into the cheese. I mean, if you were to blindfold me and tell me this is a Dorito, or at least give me this shot and that would, tell you what I'm tasting, I wouldn't tell you this is a Dorito, because there is no nacho cheesy type of situation with this, because obviously the flavor is specialized. It's Zesty Jalapeno Popper. Man, I'm gonna have a few of these when I'm watching The Bondsman on Amazon after this. Wow, this is pretty tasty, guys. Zesty Jalapeno Popper. From what I remember from the cheeseburger version of the late night, it had kind of like the beefy, smoky type flavor. I like this more. The combination of the flavors is really good on this. Let me just do a couple more. But guys, very tasty. I know I'm trying to show you this chip because I just want you to see the dusting is different. It's a different type of dust on this. But I'm really liking this. This brand, this version, this category, I should say, of late night. It's a pretty lovely thing indeed here. Let's keep going. You need to get at least 5 or 6 of these in to really kind of get your thoughts together. It's also my way of saying I really kind of want to eat more of these with you. So, late night flavors, one bold crunch, taste the night. I'm liking the way the night tastes right now. I got a whole evening ahead of me, and I dig it. And I'm glad that I'm here with you guys as well. I love you guys. I really do. So, let's give this a shot one more time. There we go. The dusting, it almost kind of feels like it's the Cool Ranch type of dusting, but it's cheesy. And guys, the flavor is on point. So if you see this flavor, I'm probably going to have to go back and get some more of these. They didn't have like the 2 for $7 special like you had, Mike, at your spot. But I will definitely want to pick up another bag of this. This is very good. So let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap this part of the review with the rating coming up right after, obviously. What's your favorite promo flavor? If you've had this version, if you've seen this, how long have you seen this? I mean, this is like new for me, obviously. But how long have you seen this one on the market? Because it looks like it's fairly recent. At least it is at Target. Did you like this one compared to, say, maybe the loaded taco version or the cheeseburger one? What is your favorite promo late night flavor of choice for Doritos? Drop those comments down below. Let's knock this one out. That is a banging chip. That is a banging chip. I am enjoying that. 9 out of 10 on this. The ultimate is the regular nacho cheese. I love that. I love the regular Doritos. But, guys, this is delish. This is really, really good. I will be knocking this bag out over the next week, if not sooner. So it is very, very well done. Quality is good. Obviously, it's fresh. I just wish I had more in the bag, but that's the usual gripe that I have whenever I do chip reviews, because there's like usually nothing in them. And I don't know about tasting the air, but I could smell the air, Mr. Sean. I could definitely smell it. I could smell it. I could definitely smell it. But yeah, good stuff. Definitely good stuff. So, Zesty Jalapeno Popper, give that one a go. If you do happen to pick this one up, let me know what you paid for it. Because for me, first off, when I was paying for that, it didn't even ring up in the system. I had to have somebody come on over, and they were looking it up themselves. They ended up just charging me $5.19 for the regular bag of Doritos. And then I used my discount that I have with the card anyway there. And after tax, it was $4.93. So I don't mind the $5 for this, because even though I'm only getting half the bag at 9 ounces, this is a quality snack, and I like this. So definitely a banging situation. I may have to bring some of these over to Mi Familia as well too there. Oh, let's see. We've got Sean dropping another super chat. You are craziness. What are you asking me here? What is your favorite chip of all time? Wow. First of all, let me like that and throw that in there, and I appreciate the question. Favorite chip of all time? I'd probably have to say, I'd probably have to say the nacho cheese Doritos. I mean, I remember those from way back when I was a kid, just being really, really awesome. So, I like all different types of chips naturally, and you know me, obviously, too. So, I would probably say outside of that, anything sour cream and onion. Sour cream and onion Pringles I really like. Sour cream and onion in general. Funyuns as well. But if I'm just going to go for a single chip of all time there, I'd probably have to say the regular Doritos, because I always come back to that, and it always is a 10 for me because it's just delicious. So it is really, really an awesome situation for sure. So shout outs to my homie, my brother from another, Mr. Sean. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that as always. But good times. Drew, Air Doritos by Jordan. Very nice. How many are in the bag, says Armando? Well, if you guys want to do a little bit of math with me, we've got 9 servings, and there are about 11 chips in here. So you're looking at about 100 chips, roughly. So if it's that, is that worth $5 to you when you think about it? I think when you kind of break it down that way, it's not horrible, but at the same time, yeah, it's high priced, because it's food, and there's a lot of profit in food naturally. Because of production and how they make it. But yes, I would say it's like that. It's definitely like that. But good times, definitely good times with that. You guys want me to try this really quickly? The mini mochi rice nuggets? If you guys want me to do this here, give me a bowl of rice here in the chat. Give me the bowl of rice if you want to see this here. I've had this for a little bit now. This was also from my sister, which she bought originally, and then she gave this to me, and I haven't opened this yet. It says it's good through July 23rd as well. So if you guys want to see that, you let me know. If we get enough of the bowls of rice here in the chat. Maybe we'll do that really fast. We'll have to see if that's the case. So, oh, we got one vote from Alex, it looks like there. Let me shoot on down over here really quick. We've got Carlos Cardenas as well. If we get at least a few more of these, we'll have to see that. Oh, they're beginning to pop in here. Okay, you guys are curious about these, okay? All right. Let's give this a shot. Let's see here. Crispy Crunchy Mini Mochi Rice Nuggets from Trader Joe's. And it doesn't say anything else for description except delicious when snacking. You can add it to soups, and they're great on salad. So this is kind of like something you can add to anything that you're cooking with too. So let's see how this goes. All right. All right. Ooh, that actually smells kind of good. They look like croutons. They smell like croutons a little bit. And they look like little pieces of packing material, actually. Let's try this really fast here. Mini Mochi Rice Nuggets. Gluten-free, too. Ooh. Ooh. It almost has the denseness of a Cheeto a little bit. It's airy yet very crunchy. Saltiness is on point. Whoa. Whoa, what do we have here? Okay. I see you, Trader Joe's. Man, Miss Noel. I think you might be a little discouraged when you try these to know that you've given me these and you're not using them. I may have to bring this back to you. Wow. These are fun to eat. Now I'm wishing that they had a little sour cream and onion situation in there. I don't know. That's really tasty. That is really tasty. Okay. A little quickie for you right there. Mini Mochi Rice Nuggets. I'm not getting mochi flavor. I'm getting like Cheetos, but the saltiness is on point. And they get kind of thick because obviously the moisture and everything gets a little dense. But they're fun to eat. Pretty tasty. I'll do like a 7.5 out of 10. I mean, it's not an official review. I mean, it's okay. But they're fun. I'd probably see about putting these in some soup for sure. These are pretty tasty from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's always has banging stuff. Their snacks are always awesome over there. They have an amazing snack section. They really do. That's an easy thing right there. Very, very tasty. Let's see. Yes, Noel, absolutely. We can put the mix-ins for the Ninja machine to make some ice cream with this. Absolutely. I will be bringing these back. We'll make some of it. That's actually a very good idea. That would go pretty amazing with that. That would go pretty amazing with that. Very, very good. Very, very good. All right. Very tasty, guys. Very, very tasty. All right. Well, let me see. What else do we have going on here in the chat? Let me jump on over. Let's see. Sticker collecting. Okay, we got all the rice stuff in there you guys wanted to see. Very nice. Let's see. And yes, Noel, we can definitely put them in there as well. Absolutely. Some really, really good stuff in there too. Very, very nice. Okay, let me shoot up, see what I missed over here. High prices, knock out the Trader Joe's mochi chips now. James Morrison, shout outs to you there. They look good. They were, my friend. They were. Oh, good stuff. Very, very good stuff. All right, guys, let me take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you for jumping on here tonight. I greatly appreciate it, as I always say, every single week around this time, guys. I really wouldn't be able to do what I do without you guys, and it's just always a lot of fun being able to interact with you guys here in the chat, as always. So, shout outs to all of you guys. I hope you have an amazing weekend coming up there. Naturally, we've got a lot more coming up this coming week as well. So, I'm looking forward to all the content that you'll see on there too on top of that. And then naturally we'll have the stream for this coming week as well. So naturally, that's the goal there. So for those of you guys who can make it next Friday, granted, if anything should change, of course, I'll always communicate it ahead of time. But we'll definitely make sure that, you know, naturally, you guys are always in the know. Of course, follow me on social media. All my links are down below there as well. You can always do what you need to do and reach out to me directly there. I do try and get back there. If you are going to be doing that, though, keep in mind, I'm usually a little bit more on Instagram and Twitter stuff that I usually get. So if you guys wanted to jump on over there and send me some direct messages, of course, I'll make every effort to get back to you ASAP as well. So really, really fun stuff coming up for you guys as well. And again, you know, more just content as time is going by. We're getting further and further into the month. And then, of course, naturally, there's lots of new stuff coming your way, guys. There's a lot of returning things that you guys are probably seeing out there. But, of course, it's definitely looking to be a very, very fun time here on the channel as we're moving into springtime. A lot of fun stuff to look forward to as well. So let's see. Whatever you guys do this weekend, of course, do it to the best of your ability. Have fun. Say hello to people that you haven't maybe have talked to in a while. That would be cool as well too there. Connections are always good at the same time. And then naturally, you know, we'll just do what we need to do. And again, don't be distracted by what you're seeing on the news as like everything is doom and gloom with everything like that. Control what you can, and then everything else will just kind of fall in line with that. So definitely, hopefully you took something away from the stream tonight, outside of the fun stuff, I think, with the food review, at least the chip review stuff there as well too. I'm always making sure that I leave you guys on a positive note, because there are so many more things going on in the world that we have control over directly, that we just need to be focusing more on those things that can affect our happiness right away, instead of just, oh my God, things out of my control. And then, you know, naturally, it's like I always say, it's 20% what happens to you, 80% how you react to it. So try and keep that in there, and keep everything moving along there as well. So good times across the board. Let's see here. What is going on here? Let's see. Alex, thoughts on the new Wendy's Frosty Swirls? That is, you know, they have a fusion thing that's going to be coming out next month, which I'm kind of interested to try. I don't know about the swirl stuff. I mean, it's basically just flavors around the cup of, I think it's strawberry, chocolate, and caramel, I think is the choice. And you can get it between regular and chocolate. So it's okay for what that is there as well. But if I do one, I'll probably do one of them. I'm just not sure, you know, when I'll get to that. At some point, maybe this week. It just looks like just a regular Frosty with just your flavor of choice based upon what's there. So I'll see about trying to maybe do at least maybe one just to have that in there. But I don't know about doing all three or the different flavors there as well. We'll have to see what it is there. So we'll see what happens with that. But again, the fusions sound interesting, because it sounds like they're kind of like dipping their feet into like, I guess like sundaes, you know, using Frosty as the base, and you have all these toppings. And if you guys remember, they had the birthday cake Frosty as well, which was kind of like celebrating, you know, like an anniversary or like some pinnacle as well for Wendy's, which was really kind of cool to have toppings as well too there. So something to look forward to for sure. We'll have to see. So with that, let me jump on over here really quick. Let's see here. It is really just something just amazing coming out, I think, from all the other usual fast food spots as well. So we'll see what happens with all the other stuff you'll see here on the channel. And then naturally, I'll be able to interact and talk to you guys about it here on stream, if anything there. So it is what it is. So guys, I'm going to be here in the chat for another minute or so until the stream times out as usual. Shout outs to each and every one of you guys, especially over on Facebook as well too, who may be watching. As well as our main family that we have together here on YouTube. You guys are definitely one big happy thing together. And I greatly appreciate the love and support from all of you guys over there as well, to all 10,500 plus of you as well, because it is good times across the board. So I appreciate the love and support. Again, I'm going to be here in the chat for another minute or two until it times out. So I'll try and answer whatever I can. If you guys are throwing some questions in the chat there, if you guys just want to say goodbye and have a great weekend, I hope you guys do the same. Definitely have fun with whatever you do. And guys, it's great to be on here with you right now. So let me jump on over here real quick, and then we'll get this thing wrapped up, and then watch for the new review coming out tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This replay will be up on Sunday the 13th. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then we'll lead into the week as we always do. So more fun stuff to look forward to. So guys, with that, It's your boy Ian K closing out the live stream for Friday, April 11th. And like I always say, got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned for that next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. And with that, peace. I'm out.